Hey everyone, welcome to Scum of the Earth. We're playing Alien vs. Predator, also known as AVP. That's an acronym, right?
Alien TM versus Predator TM.
But the AVP, that's an acronym, right?
Yeah.
It reminds me of another acronym. RIPD.
You promised me we wouldn't
Alien
talk about
versus Predator. I only said
it.
that to
You promised
fool
we wouldn't
you.
talk about it.
Andy, we gotta
Fool me. The second you said acronym, I knew where this was going.
This is Alien versus Predator.
I am gonna kill you, and when you are dead, you are gonna need the RIPD Dino Department.
For those of you who don't know, we recently watched the movie R.I.P.D. and it was the worst thing ever. It was the worst.
We watched it six times
so
now.
bad.
It is such a bad movie that we
7
can't
times.
stop talking about
We
it.
watched it once. We pretended to watch it at one point.
I should be talking about how bad the movie Alien vs. Predator is, but I'm not.
I always thought it was almond versus pistachio.
We're surrounded.
You scumbags.
That was fucking easy.
Come with me if you
want
want
to survive. You fucked. It could have been Alien vs. Predator versus Terminator, but James Cameron was like, "No, I'm the Predator."
Who are you? Let's see.
Dwight Schaefer.
I'll
He's actually supposed to be based on Arnie's character in the original Predator.
I'll be the hunter.
Except Cyborg.
Come with me if you want to live.
City of Despair.
Because if you die, you will need the RIPD.
Department. You got a super magazine. It's Game Informer. I hope it's the April issue.
Maybe it's Mad Magazine.
I'm so mad at this magazine.
That's a different magazine. I get it.
So, this is not based on the terrible movie.
Because it predates it by quite a while.
It predates it by quite a while. This is based on a kind of cool concept. In the 90s, everyone really wanted to see the alien fight the Predator. But it was kind of the era of the Dark Horse comics, just kind of mashing up everything. Because I want to say there's Alien vs. Predator, Alien vs. Predator versus Terminator, Terminator versus RoboCop,
yeah.
And I want to say there's even a Predator versus Batman?
Who could forget Punisher versus Archie?
Punisher versus Archie.
There
Oh, you
was
stole my glaive.
Oh, shit.
What was that? What happened?
We fucking took a bunch of speed. We're playing AVP. I'm on PCP.
It's a trap. We're the Predators. That makes us the good guys.
Oh
remember?
no!
How do we pick this up?
It's a
X.
X. But no, I mean, back in the day, we all thought that when Alien vs. Predator finally became a movie, it was going to be amazing. But that's because while in our headspace, the movies kind of exist in the same area, kind of like how Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, it feels like they could.
They're two very different franchises. At least back when Alien was good, they were two different franchises. Alien, the first movie, is a slow, methodical horror film. While as Predator, yeah, you could say, oh, he's picking them off one by one, you know? No, it's a dude, bro. Fucking, you know, slap your well-oiled arms together, you son of a bitch.
Well, I think that this movie suffered in actually the same way that the, Kruger and Voorhees movie did, in the way that Kruger is like a very verbose kind of guy, he's got a lot of personality, and Jason, like myself, has no personality whatsoever, just kind of a lumbering, thug. That just
We can
walks
escape
around.
the city using the sewers. Keep an eye out for those slime bags.
Follow me. Set me free. Trust me, we can escape from the city.
So I want to know more about Lieutenant Kurosawa.
She's got tiger pants. They thought, hey, let's cross other movies in. The entire works of Akira Kurosawa.
Yes.
So
versus Alien versus Predator.
Does that mean we're gonna see this story from 6 different perspectives?
does it bother anyone that we're just slaughtering tons of these guys and none of the blood's hurting us?
No, because then the game would be impossible.
I want these pants.
So we gotta find 4 more predators, right? This is the 7 predators. Turns out these aliens, they're only pretending to be poor. They're actually hoarding a bunch of gold.
Was that the gold? Chris,
The Predator's
onto something.
The Predator's gonna go crazy. And sell his spaceship to buy a farm in Brazil for his family to live on. And then at the end of the movie, he's institutionalized and he's looking at the sun going, "Ah, the world's on fire! No!"
I really think they messed up. I would have loved for our human teammate to be Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny Glover.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger's in this. Where's Glover? Oh, Glover got his own game on N64, Jason.
Yeah, they dropped the ball on that one.
Not if you were good. The object was to not drop the ball. I think you're thinking of Iggy's Wrecking Ball, Jason.
Gosh, don't be such a ball buster.
Oh, I'm gonna smash the controller. Wait a minute, controller.
You were talking about them mashing up different properties. I like how Lieutenant Kurosawa is straight out of Dominion Tank Police. She does not look like anything that should exist in Alien or Predator.
We'll give it our best shot.
Tank Police! This is the second time I've mentioned Dominion Tank Police, and the 50th time I've mentioned the RIPD.
I hate you!
I specifically told Andy, hey, when we start this next Let's Play, let's cool on the RIPD jokes, fully knowing I was opening with a RIPD joke.
And I was like, I agree. I don't want to ruin it.
We don't want to
fast.
ruin it. That could
And
be a
Chris
good
is
running
like,
gag.
no, let's fucking ruin it.
Let's shout the earth.
This joke is, let's human the earth. This joke is gonna be dead.
That's our new name. We're Cumin the Earth. Hi everyone, welcome to Cumin the Earth. We're playing Alien vs.
I'm pretty
Predator.
sure that's gonna read wrong on the on screen though.
You mean come in the Earth? Come in the
This is
Earth.
my video of me fucking some dirt.
Hey, stop with all these dirt words.
Lynn, get out while you can. It doesn't matter to go to the trap. Oh, it's Razor Claw.
I tried to fuck this dirt, but I got eaten by a coyote and it skull fucked me. But I can't say skull fuck because that'll take this move from being PG-13 to a hard R.
This is a family Let's Play.
We should have been talking about cum.
Okay, so Alien vs. Predator is a movie.
Alien vs. Predator is a
RIPD
movie.
is not. Let's strike it from the record.
I don't know. I would say Alien vs. Predator is as bad as RIPD.
I wasn't saying Alien vs. Predator was a good movie.
No, but
I was just
I
saying
think
I'm
it's generous to call it a movie.
Hey, we still haven't watched The Room. Well, I have. Chris has.
Yeah, Jason has
hasn't.
yet to see The Room.
Jason, this is the room. There's walls.
There's
Here's a
Personally-
door. The people at home can't see, but we're currently indoors.
We are not the world's first outdoor Let's Play channel, sadly. I did pitch that, but we broke our first television.
Okay, guys, welcome.
Because you got eaten by a coyote! A coyote had sex with my television, and then it barely goaded me. It barely goaded me. This barely goaded this alien.
I'm gonna fucking murder Chris if he makes another RIPD.
We're making references to RIPD, the worst movie ever fucking made. Lieutenant Lynn Kurosawa.
Are we bowing to her? Is she our new god?
Yeah, you should be. Look how fucking huge my score was. Those aliens come from one. I can't talk.
So we destroy the nest. Okay, let's go.
They run up with a stick and they knock like a bluebird's nest out of the tree.
I've got tiger pants. Yeah.
Is that the sister of Tiger Mask, Tiger Pants? It's just a Japanese woman in tiger
Oh,
stretch
sweet!
pants.
We get infinite laser blasts.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I get a gun blast. I get a gun that I never have to reload, and it fires like fucking Metal Slug 2. Or I'm sorry, Metal Slug X. The 10th Metal Slug game.
Which I call
came
Metal-
after Metal Slug.
What do we? Is this like a truck filled with like Duracell batteries or something? How come just now we have infinite shots? I don't get it.
Yep, she is the queen. She's totally the boss now.
She might be the queen, but I am the king.
Jason, please don't fuck me. I don't want to consummate this marriage.
Me neither.
Also, I believe queens are alien, not predators or humans.
That said assault on a queen.
Take her out! Take her
Get
out! It's now AVPVH.
How did you know my name started with H? My first name is... I can't think of a
That
female
always-
name
that always
starts with
bugged
H.
me.
Harriet.
Back when AVP was kind of a big deal on, I think, the Atari Jaguar, I always like looked at the screenshots because no, I did not own an Atari Jaguar, and I was always like, why are there so many humans in this game? Fuck them. I want Alien versus Predator.
Well, you got it.
No matter who wins, we lose because there's going to be like way too much focus on humans.
I know. That's always. I mean, I have that problem with so many of the big blockbuster movies.
But can you imagine how boring that movie would be if it was just a Predator and there was no... I'm not saying Alien vs. Predator is good. In fact, the opposite. It's very, very bad. But, I mean, imagine Star Wars
I know, the
with
fish out of water.
only Chewbacca. Chewbacca's the main focus. And just...
Okay, but think about this. What if just the whole movie was Ewoks? Perfect.
They
movie.
made that movie. I mean, there is Drew Barrymore. She's in it too. But it's
No, you're thinking of
predominantly...
E.T.
It's predominantly Ewoks.
E.T. is not an Ewok. That's not
No,
what the E
I'm
stands
thinking
for.
of the Ewok Adventure, the movie that George Lucas doesn't want you to know about.
George Lucas probably doesn't want us to know about a lot of movies he's made.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's not really Drew Barrymore. I might be remembering that wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure Drew Barrymore in real life is a dog. I'm sorry,
No.
she's a reindeer.
No, that's Drew Barry Bones.
Oh, that's right. I like that, mainly because it wasn't a joke about R.I.P.D.
It was a joke about all of the other reindeer.
I gotta bury those bones so the coyotes don't skull fuck me.
If you were dead, you might need help from Sandy Claus.
That was the coolest thing. I just uppercutted a face hugger.
Is all of the other reindeer a good movie?
I love all of the
I remember you kind of
Although
went
it's
through all
not,
of the other reindeer.
It's not
phase.
really a movie. It's only 30 minutes long.
It's a movie.
It's a special.
If there's only one of it, it's a movie. If there's more, it's a show. Unless they add the number 2 behind it, then it's a sequel.
It's the Simpsons holiday special, except it's actually on time this year, and none of the Simpsons are in it.
I really
The
love
robot devil's in it.
that Lord of the Rings movie. I fucked that joke up. I was supposed to say show.
Nice.
Fuck. Bail. So Aliens versus Predator.
Why?
We're content with not talking about this game.
A BioWare.
Wait,
BioWare, they made Mass Effect, and now they're making this game.
wait a minute. Hold on. The level's called Assault on a Queen, and we're going to BioWare.
Yeah.
Are we playing as a bunch of homophobic game bros who are like, oh, we're sick of homosexual relationships in games?
No, we're playing as a bunch of predators and a human.
Oh, okay.
I'm Adrian Brody.
Who are totally cool with the gay agenda. The gay agenda, of course, being we need to sell more copies of Dragon Age Inquisition.
Okay, so you're saying that a race of big beefy dudes who don't wear shirts there aren't at least a few gays in there?
I'm assuming they're. I don't know.
It gets lonely in those
Do they
alien
have females?
I don't know.
hunting cabins.
Because I always wondered, did the Predators, like, who's their leader? Do they have a queen? Because I would have loved to see, like, a huge battle, like, Alien Queen versus
For
Predator
all we
Queen.
know, these guys might be crazy people. they might be like modern primitives. Like the rest of the Predators wear suits or like just t-shirts, and they're like, oh my god. So these crazy people. Okay, you won't. They pay like $1,500.
This is like their Fight
to
Club.
rent a spaceship, and they go fight a bunch of aliens with sticks.
No, this is Fight Club for them. That's what this is.
Do they not bring guns? They bring guns, but only like just in case, because they're pussies. They're trying to prove that they're so awesome. Oh my god. Like one guy's like, I don't know, I kind of like those Cabela alien hunting games. He's like, but that's a video game, man.
So are you saying that like the end of Alien vs Predator should have been like, oh no, the aliens are attacking us, and then it shows it, and their planet is like super hyper advanced, and they just nuke them, and that's the end.
The alien
It's like-
president gets on the phone, he's like, okay. Yep. Well, that's all done and dusted. Good work, everyone. And, yeah. I had no joke there. I just mumbled. No, I'm saying the ending of
Ball
Alien
again.
vs. Predator should have been like the much superior Alien vs. Hunter, where the Predator-style monster turns out to just be a space redneck. That movie is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It's like an asylum film, but the ending fucking sticks the landing. And it's like, you know what? Worth it just for this one scene that I spoiled. You're welcome, internet.
I gotta say, it really annoys me that they give you 4 characters and you can only play as 3. I mean,
Do you think it should be a 4-player board?
Okay, what if they made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 the arcade game? You got the 4 turtles and you could play 3 of them. Would that not piss you off?
You know what really annoyed me? An Alien versus Hunter. Hunter wasn't even played by Fred Dryer. That's a joke.
Wait.
Nobody's gonna get.
Wait, Fred Dryer, the football player?
Yeah.
He was Hunter? That's like finding out that Jesus knew karate.
Whoa! You mad about staying Karate Jesus?
I'm gonna go get me a chick barm. Get your own.
I gotta get that turkey. Get that turkey, guys.
Get that turkey.
Never mind, I ate your turkey.
Get your hands off my turkey, you bitch. More than just for this joke. Good night, everyone. That was Alien vs. Predator. I'm assuming this is the last stage, because where do you go from here fighting the Queen?
I don't know. That's a good question.
We spend a night at the opera. Assault on a Queen. It's just us beating up Freddie Mercury.
I don't think we could.
He has the abs of a predator. He joins us.
Nice. You know, he talks about going to work on Monday morning and painting in the Louvre and all that kind of stuff, but he never talked about hunting aliens.
Because he's got to keep that shit on the DL, man. The rest of the band's not invited. They're not half as ripped.
Now we just stick you in that whole body, in that little spot. Now you become the new queen.
I mean, can you imagine Brian May and his frizzy hair poking out of the jungle brush? People would friggin' spot him in a second.
I'd imagine his hair would get caught on fire.
Look at this guy coming in taking all the credit. Did you see that? He comes and says, "We did it!
We did it together, everyone. Good job."
Actually, you're literally the only one that didn't do it.
Is he Commander Quark?
Oh, secrets level.
Secrets and eggs.
Look, it's a dropship, and she's coming down.
I wonder what they are transporting. We should check it out.
Yes. Timitana, you bound for farewell?
Let's roll. Go.
From the back, he looked like he should be like Guile's older brother. Did you see the way his hair sticks up?
Guile, more like pile of crap.
Don't be hating on Guile.
Been saving that joke since 1993.
What did she just do?
Oh, here we go. Here's the part where we go back. Where instead of, fighting aliens still, we just go to fighting regular people.
Did you see what was just an unlockable weapon on the ground?
What?
It was a salad.
Yep.
If we find some scrambled eggs, this might be AVPVF. Alien versus Predator versus Frasier.
My gosh, this gun's as tall as I am.
What the fuck? I don't care. I wanted to fight aliens. It's Wayland-Yutani. No, it's Wayland Corporation. Never mind.
Wait a minute. Wayland-Yutani created the mutagen that created the Ninja Turtles? Is that the secret of the ooze?
Yep.
The ooze is actually just alien blood. Splinter pours it on a bunch of baby turtles and they fucking disintegrate. And that's the day I murdered a bunch of innocent pet turtles. It has haunted me since. There's no more central conflict of this show because I am a very old man. So Shredder just took over with no opposition.
Oh my gosh, that's why Shredder wears that mask. So facehuggers can't get in.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he's also a predator.
Nope, he's gotta stop those facehuggers.
He's a Predator fanboy. That's what Uncle Phil does on the weekends.
Damn it!
Doesn't want Will to find out.
Shut up, Will.
Ooh, monies.
Yo, Uncle Phil, everyone knows Aliens is a far superior franchise.
Shut up, Will.
If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
Wouldn't it have been great if in the cartoon Bebop was played by DJ Jazzy Jeff?
In every episode, Shredder would pick him up and throw him out of the front door of the Technodrome after he hit on his teenage daughter.
Hey, have you guys ever heard of guns? They're pretty cool. You can use them to kill things.
I've created the most powerful weapon in the galaxy. It's so powerful that you can kill them by the army full in under 30 minutes. You can wipe out an entire battalion for only quarters a day. That's how strong this weapon is.
Wait, is he talking about this? Is this the weapon? Because I thought
That's
this
not
was just
a military weapon.
Yeah, it's just a machine to
Check
move
out
things.
my military
you-
weapon, a forklift.
If you're making if you're making a video game based off of aliens, watch Aliens.
Wait, okay, I know how we kill this guy. We just have to open up the airlock. That's how it's gonna end.
We're in a jungle, Jason.
I know. But
Planet
they
Earth has no airlock.
gotta plug it in somewhere. We gotta force someone out of the airlock.
Guys, I saw this in one movie. I just gotta jump in some lava. Wait, she had a reason to jump in lava though. She had a alien fetus in her chest.
And that alien fetus had the one ring. That's why I couldn't take the last Lord of the Rings movie seriously. Just the whole time, I'm like, Ripley?
Wait, AVPVH, Alien vs. Predator vs. Hobbit. Okay, well,
Oh my god! Bilbo can go invisible! That means the Predators are ring bearers! At the end of this game, one of the pros gonna say, you know what we should wear instead of these masks? Let's get some, like, nice black cloaks.
okay, now I'm thinking of an actual, like, Lord of the Rings style, huge CG war, but it's Ewoks versus Hobbits. Physically, they're on par, right?
They would get on like a house on fire. They would not fight each other. The Ewoks would first like try to attack, but then they'd be like, "Would you want some bread and spiced pork?" And they'd be like, "Wamba totogi."
I'm here too.
I know, this guy totally takes credit for everything. I don't know why we didn't just drive this thing the whole way to the end. I mean, look, it can go through walls. No, why are we parking it? It can go through walls.
Disappear and fly.
It's much more unique than the other all-terrain vehicles.
It's the Nazgul.
Nazgul.
Nazgul. Is that a zombie? Nazgul.
That is an incredibly southern man pointing out a ghoul. Nazgul.
Is an incredibly southern man who's like an expert on horror films.
Oh, see, zombie's actually a term in voodoo. It's someone who has been hypnotized or possibly brought back from the dead.
Have you seen Serpent in the Rainbow? It's a fine film.
Yeah, see, R.I.P.D. department, we gotta learn the difference between a ghoul and a zombie and a deado. See, a deado is just something we fucking made up. Fuck it, I don't give a shit.
Oh my god, Bill Pullman just belly goated me. He Bill pulled my beard. Should we explain what Billy Goat is, or should we let these people watch that movie?
You gotta watch the worst fucking movie ever.
The worst fucking
Don't
movie
watch
for
it.
the worst.
Don't do it.
Andy, you're getting too upset. Maybe you need to relax the body.
You need to relax about it. That doesn't even make no.
That's
that
not a
doesn't make
catchphrase.
sense.
You can't just take two words and make it a catchphrase. It's gotta be fucking culturally relevant, or at least pertinent to the story.
Or grammatically correct at least. Relax body. Say relax your body.
Shoot alien. That's how we're gonna
Shoot alien. I am Robo Roy. Relax body.
let's shoot alien.
No, you just said let's.
Oh, sorry. Shoot alien.
That makes too much sense.
Shoot.
Shoot. Alien.
The Predator opens up his little wrist load jackamator thing, types in a bunch of numbers, and shoots a cloud of cumin at an alien.
Fuck you. You know, we're gonna have to have one of those cool streams where we just have a together tube open and watch RPGs someday.
Oh, I thought you meant like we're gonna have one of those cool streams, like a lazy river, and just relax in it. Like, what a cool,
If I were rich,
what a cool stream.
If I were rich, I would have a lazy river.
It's so hot outside. Actually, it's January. It's fucking freezing, Andy. Why are we in this cold stream?
I don't know, because it's finally out of beta and I wanted to try it. I call Ellis, though.
We can make that joke because we have a time machine because we're a time wizard. You should probably watch our Jurassic Park Let's Play before watching this. I just realized that is not a joke from this Let's Play. I better have these come out one day after the next.
It's cool. We're like one of those big Let's Play groups where we have 1,000 videos a day and everyone watches all of them, so they have to get every single joke ever.
It's kind of like, you know, if you miss one episode of Dragon Ball Z, you're just gonna be lost.
Oh,
you'll never be able to figure out what's happening.
Oh, dude, what the hell happened? Like, first Frieza was over there, and now, okay, never mind, he's still over there.
You know what? If you miss one episode of Lost, you're gonna be Dragon Ball Z.
Oh man, this is just like that time with the green xenomorphs. You remember that time, guys? In our last Let's Play?
I'm just imagining.
Wait,
Fucking Mary the Hobbit putting his hand on a pane of glass and it says not Frieza's ship.
wait a minute. Are you insinuating, Andy, that those weren't dinosaurs?
No, I was insinuating that there was a joke that the audience couldn't get, but now you're ruining it. God,
It is a joke that literally is ruined the more you dissect it. Just like these aliens.
Why-
And most things. Most things don't get better with dissection.
Hey guys, do you want to hear my critical analysis of Wint posts? Yeah, this is what Drill posted. I'm going to now break it down into every single sentence.
Welcome to the Drill Breakdown. We're gonna break down your top 10 favorite nonsensical.
Really fucking thought you were gonna go back into fucking Royster Cogburn from RIPD.
It's Roy Cephas.
Roy Cephas.
That's a funny name for a funny man. See, this is what we use instead of jokes.
This guy's fat, that's the joke. He's Elvis, I guess.
See,
They
this,
could have had so much fun with that movie with all of the fucking dead celebrities who are technically in the public domain. Like,
This is
here's
Tupac Shakur.
like,
He's my best friend.
that. Okay, that might have gone a little too far.
Do you mean in the movie or me?
I meant, like, if in the hypothetical sequel we're pitching.
wait, okay, so you know it'd be great if Bill Murray from Zombieland was actually dead now and was a zombie in RIPD.
We gotta hunt ghosts. Welcome to Ghostbusters 3.
This time the ghost hunt you.
But we call them deados.
That was
'cause
the
we're an original.
The saddest part of that movie is we're watching R.I.P.D. and how fucking awful it is.
Whoa.
And I lean over to Andy and Jason and go, you know what the worst thing about this movie is? I'm like, what? And like, this is exactly what Ghostbusters 3 is going to be like.
Yep.
It's going to be this bland, this boring, and this insufferable. Because people don't know how to write comedy, and people especially don't know how to do special effects anymore. Also, the one person who would defend it, for like, insist that it's good is dead now. It works for the R.I.P.D. department. Here's your desk, Carol Ramis.
Talk about going too far. It's been a pretty, like, it's been a pretty good amount of time since Tupac died.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a long time.
But there's like this whole like kind of like Messiah complex with Tupac
Yeah.
Shakur. Like I don't think people are getting full body tattoos of Harold Ramis, though they should.
You know, you say that, but I could probably find a few online. People
Yeah,
get some
you're
pretty
probably
crazy tattoos.
They probably have tattoos of Egon, but it's probably blonde Egon from
Now,
the cartoon.
if I was Harold
Because he's the
Ramis,
real Ghostbuster.
if I was Harold Ramis, I would demand that when I die, I don't be buried in a coffin. I'd be buried in the little trap box.
Oh my God!
I put my ashes
That
in that
would've
thing?
been amazing.
Would that not be? And then
That's what I want you to do
And then
to
they
me.
put me into a slot in the wall.
I totally want to be cremated now and put into a giant trash compactor with blinking lights. What did he say? Group Prozac? Watch
Free
Frozen?
samples.
He said watch Frozen. Watch Frozen.
Elsa versus Alien versus Predator.
Versus Kramer versus Kramer versus Frasier. Looks like we're heading to
I do her voice, you motherfucker!
The master
You shut your fucking mouth, you're not even here!
He was parasitized. They're military. They're bad. We don't like them.
So it's the humans' fault.
Yeah.
We can't let this spread
This isn't
beyond
a-
the city, bro.
This is an environmentalist game. Are we Ninja Turtles? Radical.
We can't let this spread to the city like it did with the spruce bark beetle.
Oh, those goddamn spruce bark beetles.
Alien versus Predator versus spruce bark beetles.
Versus Bruce Lee.
Versus Bruce Springsteen.
Versus Rock Lee. Versus Brock.
Welcome to Jetix.
Versus Brock Lesnar. Who would defeat them all?
I mean, if it's scripted, yeah.
Wait, it's a movie. It'd have to be scripted.
Oh, I thought it was
Andy, aliens aren't real.
You can't say that for like, you don't know.
You're right. Neil deGrasse Tyson would get very upset.
And he's like, no, you can't just dismiss the idea of aliens. And we're like, well, yeah, but I mean, xenomorphs, like that exact. And he's like, no, you can't dismiss that either.
Because they're too cool.
Yeah, they're just so cool.
They're too cool.
Aliens are
Rikishi's
just
gonna
too
fight
cool.
this alien because they're too cool.
H.R. Giger probably traveled to space.
And look at his stuff. Look at this penis. Look at this penis covered in gears. He's probably seen some shit from beyond the veil of space and time. I want a burning giraffe. Before I am in aliens. By the way, we have Yardawaski. I watched Yardawaski's Dune recently. Can't guess. If it wasn't for Yardawaski, we would not have Alien, because almost everyone who was supposed to work on Yardawaski's Dune, after the project went tits up, they just fucking made Alien. Richard
can't
O'Bannon,
say
H.R.
that.
Giger.
You can't say that. What if they were all in the same diner one night? And they're like, hey, we should make a movie.
Orson Welles, an alien, of course.
Yeah. Of course.
Of course, he played the alien. He slimmed down. Amazing.
No, they just used green screen.
They green screened his love handles out.
They painted his sides just green. And also part of his front for when he turns around.
Now I heard that if they hadn't made the Alien movies, we never have figured out how to go into space because they use the same principles.
That's true.
Jason, have you looked at this, I don't know, maybe calendar of events that happened?
No, I think Jason's right.
I mean, it makes sense if you think about it.
Ridley Scott faked the moon landing.
I mean, they had the special effects.
Also, robots are real.
Robots are real.
1 out of 10 people is a replicant.
I have the Robo Sapien.
Jason,
Yeah.
how long have you had that Robo Sapien?
Probably, but since it came out, which has got to be like 10 years probably.
That's when the moon landing happened.
Oh God, Jason, I got some bad news for you. See, the candle that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Your Robo Sapien's not long for this world, and it'll probably crush your goddamn skull before it dies.
I asked my Robo Sapien about what would he do. He flips over like a tortoise, and he just went beep.
What's a tortoise?
Beep, beep. It's like a turtle.
Oh.
You should know that. You watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Tortoises all the time.
You want to know about my mother? Oh man. AVPVBR. Wait, that just sounds like a really shitty beer, like Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah. I was like,
AVPVR.
I almost thought you said RB at first. I was like, root beer? What?
I almost thought you said AVPVB Arthur?
AVPVHPV.
Wait. The PBR is professional bull riding.
Which is Alien vs. Predator versus RIP Baseball. RIPD Baseball for the NES.
I've got professional bull riding on my mind.
What is with this? Is that the IM symbol? Are we breaking in to steal dog food?
What do you think's in that kibble?
Is that what they feed the Xenos?
I think that's Purina.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You fucking moron! How could you get them confused?
Someone's not doing their
I'm
marketing
gonna fucking
right.
shoot these goddamn aliens because Chris got that wrong. You goddamn animals. I'm a capitalist.
I knew you were gonna say that. I'm just waiting for him to say that he's a capitalist.
I'm a goddamn capitalist in the RIPD department.
We just love that movie.
You are the one you opened the floodgates. It was on the other side.
Great. We're fighting xenomorphs, then we're gonna have to fight the flood. They ruin every game.
As long as you don't open up the gate from Hellraiser.
Master Chief, you gotta fight. You gotta fight the Covenant, but you also gotta be wary of They Might Be Giants' third best album. Many people say it's their best work, but I still think Apollo is the best. I'm dead.
I think it's stupid that Wayland-Yutani made these guns that as soon as they run out of bullets, they just fly right out of your hand, like so you can't reload them.
The people of Wayland-Yutani aren't that bright. Did you not see Prometheus? How many times they fuck up?
Wait a minute, they made guns that just fly out of your hand after they make... Are you sure you're not talking about Hyperion Core?
Wayland-Yutani Hyperion. How many more letters can we fucking put in this?
Rest in peace, department. I had to say it before someone else did. It's like that thing from the Lorax. If I didn't do it, someone else would.
That's probably the worst thing about the AVP movie is that it fucks up the Wayland-Yutani, backstory almost. And I mean, to appreciate Alien and aliens, you don't really need to care about Wayland-Yutani as a company. I mean, you could just replace that with any name. It's just Evil Corporation.
You could replace it
Wayne
with...
Core.
But it's it's kind of like OCP. It's like one of the coolest names.
OCP, the Occult Clown Posse?
No, but OCP, they're in RoboCop.
Yeah.
I don't know, cool,
Mo D.
futuristic, cool Mo D. That's from Fifth Element, right?
Yeah.
That's the company that Zorg owns. Welcome to Cool Mo D Enterprises. My name is Emmanuel Zarg. If you die, you might need help from the RIPD department. That was my daddy's job. By the way, Fifth Element. What the fuck is up with that movie?
It's great.
Man,
I recently watched it. It's this is definitely a movie a 14-year-old would make.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what makes it
great.
great.
It's great.
Is that it is so bad in all the wrong places, and it works. That's the best character though, Ruby Rod. I still to this day.
Someone online
I love that character.
made driver's license holders that are just multi-passes. You can buy a standard one or a Ruby Rod one that's gold with diamonds on it. Or
Lilo
fake
Dallas
diamonds.
multipass.
Yeah, they know it's a multi-pass. Mr. Willis, it's Dallas.
Fucking Tricky shows up. I'm Corbin Dallas. Ah! I'm Corbin Dallas.
I'm a meat popsicle.
I actually replaced the locks on my door in my apartment with these spots where you put fire, water, earth, and wind.
I thought you said you were gonna put a camera, above the lock on your door, and I was just going to get a big picture of a hallway blown up as a photo and wear it on a helmet. Just give me the cash.
I think my favorite scene in Fifth Element is when he's in that pod, like in the transport pod,
Yeah.
and that girl's like, "Will you give me oral pleasure?" Oh wait, I think I'm getting my movies confused. And then he loses his watch. Well, hold on. I'm gonna go to IMDb real quick. Guys, you gotta protect. Guys, protect me.
Okay, he's going to IMDb.
What if IMDb was RIPD? Wouldn't that make it a better website? I'm gonna imagine that instead of going to IMDb, because this joke is going nowhere. Yes, the greatest military terms. You've got your privates, your sergeants, power loaders.
The power loaders can be power tops or power bottoms.
Oh my god, what would a power loader do? Mostly scat jobs, I'd assume.
Oh god, why did you have to go
He
there?
shits in your ass.
Maybe he just shoots power loads all over you. Yeah, watch Scum of the Earth if you like gay sex jokes and RIPD references. That's the niche we're getting into. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there is a web form out there for homosexual fans of RIPD.
There's probably 2. That's the minimum amount you can have of calling them plural
But
of homosexuals with an S. Because if there was just one, it wouldn't be that much
What
of a
was
forum.
Ryan Reynolds? Remember that movie I was in? I mean, I'm not gay, but I'm willing to do butt stuff if you watch this movie. No one else will.
My favorite scene from Watchmen, Zack Snyder kind of ruined it. Because at the end, he's like, hey, did you hear RR is president? And he's like, Ryan Reynolds.
No one's gonna vote for a cowboy president.
And then they're like, no, the other guy was the cowboy.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges was the cowboy. He was just the guy who wanted to be Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, I'm Mark Wahlberg. Oh, hey, I'm Kevin Bacon. I'm also Mark Wahlberg. Hey, what's up? I'm your wife. I'm also Mark
Why are we
Wahlberg.
all Wahlberg?
Hey, so when does Mark Wahlberg show up in this movie? Oh, he's not in this
We couldn't
movie.
afford him.
You could afford Kevin Bacon and Jeff Bridges.
No,
Fresh off his Academy Award, Jeff Bridges, and you couldn't get Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg cost as much as all those other actors combined.
I was in Transformers.
So they had to sort of just break down each character.
I could get Mark Wahlberg if I wanted to for a movie. He's not hard to get.
I was in The Deported.
You just gotta lie.
Just to say I was deported. I was
just
also
got-
in The Departed.
You just gotta lie and tell him you can give him a pardon for beating that poor Korean man half to death. Really? I do this Let's Play video? The justice system's just gonna forgive me like that? That's pretty cool. That's alright. A lot of people don't realize I committed a hate crime. Yeah. I'm a hate criminal. Which is weird, because I normally play a cop, and they hate crime. But I commit them. Hate crimes, that
to be
is.
fair, it's a lot of cops committing some hate crimes.
That's true. As of late, there is.
As of always.
As of always, but as of late, we have resounding proof.
I'm Mark Wahlberg. I'm constantly winded.
Hey, my goddamn truck. It's Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime. That kind of sounds like hate crime.
Optimus hate crime.
Optimus hate crime. I committed an optimal hate crime when I beat that poor. I'm sorry, he wasn't Korean, he was Vietnamese. When I beat that poor Vietnamese stone.
Did you know that all Decepticons are Vietnamese?
All Decepticons have had hate crimes perpetrated on them by Mark Wahlberg?
Yes.
Mark Wahlberg, hate criminal.
I can't do Megatron right now. That's terrible. Let me get into character.
Remember, you gotta be more raspy.
Yes.
There you go, he smokes.
This sounds too much like Vegeta though.
It's the same. Megatron is just.
Starscream.
What?
Fuck you. You're
You called me for this?
yeah.
It's my day off!
Sorry, I'm really drunk.
I'm going with Mark Wahlberg to beat this Vietnamese store owner in the head with a stick.
I thought we've already established that Mark Wahlberg commits hate crimes against us, you fucking idiot.
No.
Stop breaking canon. Starscream.
Don't break canon, because I'm just a big one.
Oh no, I'm dead. Starscream, you're in charge now. It's something I would never say. Fuck you.
Oh, you dick!
Like literally the Destructicons before you.
You know what Starscream reminds me of now?
What?
The little purple guy from Space Tree. When he gets upset, Sire, you lied to me! How did you know being lied to was his weakness? Scum of the Earth, we are so goddamn off topic. I like how those guys,
There's not much to talk about in this game. This is more like a podcast.
That's the problem with all beat 'em ups.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know why
first
we keep
level,
doing
well, we've exhausted all our criticism. You
Like-
need something, Jason?
Huh?
I thought you poked me.
No, I'm sorry.
On Facebook.
With his penis.
It's a pretty big penis. It can go all the way from here to the Facebook headquarters.
With the power of the internet, anything is possible.
With the power of the internet, my penis can reach China.
What's your IP address?
RIPD address.
What's my RIPD address?
666. This film was made by the Illuminati.
It's a product of the Patriots.
The la-la-loo-la-lo. Oh my god.
I'm Revolver Ocelot.
Revolver Ocelot, headcanon now. I'm gonna turn off sound and just voice all of his lines.
Honestly, when we were playing the RIPD game, I kept thinking, why does he look like Revolver Ocelot?
No, Revolver Ocelot can actually spin his guns.
That's true.
The guns in RIPD.
He can sort of flip it.
The guns in RIPD are these big gold top-heavy sci-fi wrecks,
suit.
right? Well, fucking Jeff Bridges' character is supposed to be a gunslinger. They have a scene where he's supposed to spin his gun and put it in his holster. He kind of flips it halfway around and sticks it in his holster, but they play the sound effect.
It goes on way too long.
I don't know why he kisses his gun at the end of that sound effect, by the way. I love this darn gun!
Well, he loves his hat too.
This dang old gun.
I'm the Predator! Let's get back on topic! Though we were never on it. Scum of the Earth!
We're killing xenomorphs. That's the topic. That's the entire topic. It's all. No, I get the. I'm almost dead. You have full health, you dick.
If you're hungry, why don't you just have a quarter? Just lower
How about a
fewer
quarter?
calories.
You know, in Amsterdam, they don't even call it a quarter.
What do they call it?
A Roy.
Aurora? That's my name! It's short for Roy Cephas!
Roy Cephas with cheese. You know you can get a beer at any McDonald's. This is a big kahuna burger. That's a tasty burger. I'm replacing Samuel Jackson in one of his best roles.
You're replacing Samuel Jackson in one of his best roles with absolutely Jeff Bridges' worst role.
Yeah. I'm Jeff Bridges. I was in some of the best movies of all time.
So
Not
funny,
this one.
funny story. I was watching
Ow, my
YouTube. Are you okay?
My hair is stuck in my headphones.
I was watching YouTube clips of F. Murray Abraham. Don't ask why. I enjoy his work. And it was when he was up for an Academy Award. And they used to do this thing where instead of just cutting to each person as they announce their name, they'd cut to guy number one. Then his head would go inside a little yellow box, and they'd cut to guy number two, whose head would then go into a little yellow box. So you would constantly see all the people up for their award. I think they still kind of do this. I don't know.
They killed the people and cut off their heads and put them in yellow boxes?
Yes. And then
they
Morgan
keep
Freeman
acting.
opens it up, and he's like, Brad Pitt!
Oh, Brad Pitt, you don't
Step
want to
back.
open that!
Angelina was nominated for an award.
What's in the box? And
Just
he's
kidding.
like,
No
oh,
one would nominate her for shit.
what's in the box?
What's in the
You don't
box?
want to open that. That's a bad idea. That's exactly what the line is in the movie. I remember it.
You don't want to do that.
Anyway, Chris,
let's
what
just
were
say
you
your wife
saying
works
5
for the
minutes ago?
RIPD department. It's RIPDD. It's redundant. But no. So F. Murray Abraham, they're like F. Murray Abraham for Amadeus. He's like, yeah, I'm pretty awesome. And it's like the guy who played Amadeus for Amadeus. And F. Murray, I don't remember the guy's name, but F. Murray Abraham looks pleased because it's like, hey, we did a movie together. He's also nominated. I'm happy for him. Jeff Bridges for Starman. I kid you not, if you look at F. Murray Abraham for a split second, he's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He has this face of like, fucking Starman.
Wouldn't you be really jealous of Mozart? No, because he won.
He's all like, I absolve you. Like, oh, hey, by the way, here's an Academy Award. Also, that guy's dead. You're still alive. Stop complaining. Stop being crazy. Hardy, get on the escape pod.
Go on, I'll catch you in a minute. I got some stuff to do. I gotta adjust my gloves.
They're gonna have sex. Looks like she was taking her clothes off.
Oh, we better put in our initials.
Abe, hello.
My name is RB.
I gotta put in J and then DK. Because I'm part of the Donkey Kong crew.
I'm putting an R and then an I. Oh, wait, I can't put a PD.
Wouldn't you just put an ROY?
No. I gotta put the full name, Rosifas. I skipped P like 5 times.
Rip. So you're dead?
We blew up the earth.
R.I.P.D. department. The R.I.P.D.D.D.
Does
I'm
the
a tiny
R.I.P. and rest in
penguin.
peace? Does the R.I.P. and R.I.P.D. stand for rest in peace? Is that I didn't get that joke.
I think it stands for Wayland-Yutani.
We're just good. We're big fans of the Undertaker. Oh God, they're gonna shoot him.
No, they gave him a... They gave him
He's like, hey, thanks for helping.
Boom, boom.
Blap, blap. No witnesses.
We take all the credit.
Angus.
Yeah, like it's like the Predator president is like the Predators.
The Predatorant.
The President is like, so you defeated the bugs all on your own? Yep.
Special thanks to Pooh. he defeated the Starman.
I hope he teleports himself to a better game studio that's not currently in financial straits like Capcom is.
Conglomerate Wayland-Yutani. They plan to use the aliens for their commercial uses again by making toys.
It's Conglomerate. It's about ethics and xenomorphs.
Number 3 is the R.I.P.D. department.
It's about ethics and xenomorph cloning.
The GMO.
The jam.
Pre-jab.
Well, guys, I feel like we accomplished something great today.
I think that we made way too many RIPD jokes.
That's all fucking Chris's joke. That's all Chris's fault. I said joke instead of fault. I apologize for that. That was my fault.
We're tripping over our words because we're all giggly.
I'm 200 years old. I should know how to make fun of myself and to admit my past mistakes.
Well, you'll get another 50. Didn't you get another 50 years?
Oh,
added to your sentence?
tarnation.
So,
good night, everybody.
Fuck you.